Hey, how's it going, everybody? Yeah, I'm back on here again. Uh, just want to say hi to everybody and see how you guys like my outfit here. Kind of dressy, like. Um, I like, I like it. You know, no, ain't no doubt in my mind. But so, tell me what you all been up to. I haven't been on here for a couple of days. I'm sorry about that. I just had a little bit of stuff I had to do, and I'm back. There ain't no doubt of mine. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So, how's things going? Going all right? I sure hope so. Yeah, no doubt in my mind. Yeah. So, how y'all like my outfit? Pretty good. I sure hope so. Uh, but anyway, excuse me here. There's a couple of things that um, yeah, if you guys want to talk about, I'm here, no doubt. Um, let's see here. There's somebody that bought something for somebody, and there's a lot of people that's not satisfied with it. And well, I'm bringing it to you guys. You know, um, it's all because it was brought to my attention, and I just want to say that way the healthcare is now, uh, way this Corona stuff and stuff like that's going on. What do you think a hospital should do for their employees? You know, uh, like giving them a week's vacation, extra with pay, or um, give them free meal tickets to cafeteria where they work at. Show the appreciation. Hmm. What is there that the hospital can do for their employees during this Chronos time? Um, you know, I know there's hospitals out there right now that's showing their appreciation by giving them extra paid vacation. You know, but there's other hospitals that are doing different things. And it's making the employees uh, dissatisfied with their work. You know, I've been seeing this for a while now, where I work at, and they give them everything else but what they really need. You know, and put a little, I mean, put it straight, you know. From my point of view is if you're gonna uh, if you're gonna do something like that, you know, if you want to treat your employees, you know, give them a week's paid vacation, you know, extra, you know, show them your appreciation and stuff like that, or you know, give them get to a restaurant somewhere, you know, for two people, you know. You know, stuff like this means something to their employees. Um, but there's a few hospitals out there that takes their employees for granted, and that's one reason they can't keep up. You know, and that's a sad situation. You know, there's a lot to be said for people that works in the hospital. They're there to save lives. They're there to take care of people. Everybody that's in the hospital today is more important today than they was yesterday. Um, well, they was important yesterday, but they're more important today. If it wasn't for the people in the hospital, where would the sick people go? And how would they go about doing it? You know, there's a lot to be said about having responsibility, you know, and responsibility in the hospital is can be pretty rough sometimes. And there's a lot of people out there that don't know how rough it can get. And take it from me, it can get pretty rough. It really can. You know, and there's a lot of people out there that needs to listen to what employees have to say in the hospital. You know, they really need to do that. You know, um, start off. You know, have a conference with your employees. Yeah, a big conference. You know, have them separate days. You know, if you don't have enough people, have a conference. You know, and saying how much they appreciate you and stuff like that, and what the changes is and stuff. There's a lot of ways you can. It doesn't even have to be in a hospital. You know, anywhere you work at. The employer should recognize their employees. That's all there is to it. From from one of the employees, yeah, you got to listen to your employees. I know there's quite a few of them there that you can't really get with, but there's such thing as trying to get in touch with them and stuff like that. Yeah, and tell them how good workers they are and stuff. Employees like to hear that kind of stuff. You know, uh, you know, I'm just saying. Be thankful for your employees. Employees are a big difference. Without that, your business will go downhill real quick. And there's people out there that's quitting their jobs because their employee don't care about visiting with them, talking to them and trying to get things where things are better at the workplace. But there, there's got to be a break part into the job. You know, um, you probably can't take everybody to the restaurant. You probably can't take everybody to go bowling or whatever. But there's no such thing as giving everybody a chance to be recognized. You know, um, people out there they work hard to make their company better, and some of those people get treated rough. Because the supervisor or the owner of the business don't recognize them too well, and they recognize them as a number, and that's a bad thing. Recognize them as a number, and that's it. People pours out their sweat and blood for the company, and sorry about that, I didn't itch. But anyway, yeah, then the employees need to be recognized by the supervisors and by the owner of the business or the CEO of the business, whatever. Those people need to be recognized for what they do. I'm not saying this goes for all businesses out there that's trying to make a go of it. You always have to do something for your employees or go around talking to them and see what they need, to make their job easier. Go out and talk to them, see how their family's doing and stuff like that. You'd be shocked on how many people that would talk to you. They ain't going to jump down your throat or anything like that. They do. They're not worth working. They're not working. Worth being there. But but 99 out of 100% will talk to you, and some of those people that talks to you, yeah, they want to get stuff off their chest. Yeah, they want to say how their family life is doing and stuff like that. Yeah, they want to talk about their job in hand. See how well they're doing and stuff like that. But a lot of these employers they take their employees for granted, and they want to know how come they got this evolving door around the employees. They can't keep the employees. There's something fishy going on if they can't keep the employees long enough. I'll be wondering how come this person left or that person left. This person's been here for the longest time and he left. I wonder how come they're leaving. Well, think about it. The supervisors don't recognize, the people or their employees. The lead workers don't recognize the employees. The crew chiefs don't recognize the employees. The main office don't recognize the employees. You know, there's got to be a point where everybody recognizes somebody. If you don't recognize these employees, those employees are going to move on out the door. They're going to find something better, which there's better out there, you know. And I'm not going to work anywhere for my job. I'm going to stay where I'm at, you know, because I don't want to start all over again, you know. But yeah, I got to admit, you got to actually talk to your employees and see what's best for the employees. Talk to each and every one of them, you know, see what's best for the employees. If the employees need something, talk to them, you know, and if you know, if they need time off, give them time off, you know. Recognize your employees. That's all I'm trying to say, you know, because the employees are important. Without the employees, the business would go down to the pits. You know, it really would. For just a little, you know, for instance, you know, the business gets started out, right? They was doing really good for about 5 or 10 years. But what happened within that 5 or 10 years? You know, people starts not getting recognized, and then people starts getting angry and stuff like that because they ain't treating their employees good, you know, and that's rough. That's rough, not treating your employees good, you know. Do stuff with your employees, you know. They're there for one certain reason: to make money, be recognized for the work that they've done, and try to recognize those employees that do work. And the employees that don't work, the company should get rid of them. When I working, when I first started working in working in university or the working place, when I started working in the working place, I was 16 years old when I started working, and my dad got me my first job. Matter of fact, it was at Sheraton Royal Hotel, you know, and you know, everything went fine for about 2 weeks, right? Then after 2 weeks, you know, things went downhill big time, you know, and there was this guy that would clock in, go home, come back, clock out, and go back home. He'd been doing this for about 3 months, right? Well, the supervisor of the kitchen came and talked to me, and he asked me why I haven't got the pots and pans done. I says, I've been busy. That's one reason I've been busy. And because I don't go around narking on people. I'm not, that ain't my style, but when the supervisor told me I was fired for not doing certain things every night, I got up to him and I says, "Look here, you fired me, right? I want to tell you something." I said, "You got a guy that comes in, clocks out, or comes in, clocks in, goes home, comes back, clock back out when it's time to clock back out, and go back home. He's been doing this for about 3 months. And guess what? He called me back a couple days later and asked me if I want my job back. I said, no. I said, the way you went about doing things, you should never have fired me. But since you fired me, I'm not going to work for you. So I'll talk to you later." See, that's one point. Not being there for your employees. See, he thinks he can go home at night, inspect the work to be done when he comes in. No, that ain't necessarily true. That supervisor, what he should have done was showed up in the middle of the night, and see what was going on, right? Then after he seen what was going on, he had faced that situation, and but he took the matters in the wrong hand, and when he did, he lost a good worker, and I don't work for people that accuses of other people what other people have done. That's one reason that they can't keep businesses. I mean, keep their employees is all because you talk about, you talk to another man. I mean, you talk to one person that hasn't done it, and you should talk to the other person. Now, that's common sense, but there's a lot of people out there that jumps the handle. A lot, you know. I thank God for my job that I have. I really do. I've been there for 14, 15 years. Well, going on 15. But I just have to say, that employees need to be treated the way they need to be treated. If not, there's something going to go wrong. And I hate to see things go wrong because employees don't pay attention on who works good, who don't work good. All they want is the job done, right? Well, to get the job done, you have to have the people that work fast, get the job done, and get out. You know, uh, that's all. That's all it is. You know. There's stuff I can talk about all day long. I really can. But make sure you pay attention to if you're a supervisor, if you're an owner of a place, and you wonder how come your business is going slacking down and stuff like that. It ain't starting by your customers. It's starting by your employees. It's give and take. If you don't recognize your employees, your business is going downhill. That's all it is to it. You know, that's with any business. Post office, uh, being a doctor, being a police officer, and if all that stuff just falls down, who's going to be taking care of us? Who's going to be there for us when we need them? I know the family is one thing to be there for you all the time. I got a big family myself, and they do a lot for me, and I do a lot for them too. Yeah, it's just one of those things that we have to um, bow our heads down and pray that things will change. And hopefully they will change. Of all the things that goes on in this world, people needs their jobs, and the employer needs the business to go booming. But the owner or the supervisors don't recognize their workers. That's a big no-no. Eventually they will get tired of working for that company, and then they move on. You know, um, it's one of those things that we the employees have to think about. Are we doing a good job? Are we satisfied in our company? Is the product going out the way it should? All this happens. And when it does, there ain't no control. There ain't no control on what goes on then, because the employees already quit. What happened to that employee that you thought a lot of? What happened to that employee that just vanished? Think about it. If you don't pay attention to the employee, eventually that back door is going to open and they won't come back. And because I've been working in this industry for a long time, and I've seen them go and I've seen them come. And I say more of them going than coming. So I'm not saying that the company should do it, but they want their company that works great. Things should change. For the good. Instead of the bad all the time. Employees need credit where credit is due. It's been a long stretch here, and everybody's getting uptight because they're doing special things to keep from this virus from going in, and it's what does it hurt to say, hey, you're doing a good job, keep it up, and if you need anything, let me know and stuff like that. That's all they need to do, but I'll tell you, but it's crazy. If I had my own business, I try to take care of everybody. If I don't see everybody, I want to make a meeting, and their job's going to be have to put online for a while after we get into the meeting, But I just want to say thanks for people that listens to me. And I want to say thanks for the people that's been there for me. And if you're an employer that you're listening to me and stuff like that, do something with your employees. Give them a barbecue dinner or something like that. Give them give them pizza or something to let them know that you're good. So I'm treating you with pizza and stuff like that. That's good too, At least you're giving the effort to tell them, hey, you're doing a good job, keep it up. And so it's give and take situation. Be nice to your employees, and the employees will be nice to you and restock everything. Yep. But anyway, there's a lot to be said when the supervisors in the company that you work with, they recognize you. So I'm gonna be taking a couple of weeks off, and I'm gonna talk to you guys along the situation here about seeing if people are getting treated the right way in the workplace, and I will be back later for another live situation. But when I come back, I'm going to talk to the listeners on how they feel about their workplace. Is it good? Is it bad? I'll be here. Is their work too hectic? Is the employer putting too much on them? Think about it. Then I'll be back later and talk about it some more. Employees got to be treated good in the workplace. Yeah, but I think I said enough for right now, and I'll get back with you guys later, and I pray for you guys. I pray for you guys that work hard, try to make a living. And I pray that you are being recognized. And if you're being recognized, God bless you. And I'll be back to talk more about this. Employees are not being recognized. But I know there's a lot of people out there that like to get that off their chest. And I'll be here later to talk about it. So, but this, keep your chin up, and don't forget when you're out and about, look on your right side, look on your left side, look in back of you, look in front of you, because you never know what's coming your way. So take it easy. Love you all. Take care. Be healthy and stay away from this Chronos stuff. It ain't nothing to be messed around with. And I see you a little bit later today. All right? You all have a good Tuesday. Okay? Talk at you all later. Bye.